Okay, Paulette.
Okay, good morning. I would, at this time, which is, I'm sorry, I should know this, 8:28 on November 18th, 2020, to call to order the audit committee meeting of the IDA of the town of Babylon. I'm going to turn this over to David for review, David Bakowitz, for the review of the AVZ audit letter. David, you're on.
Thank you, Paulette. Hello, everyone. As you're all well aware, the purpose of the audit committee is to recommend to the members of the board a certified independent accounting firm to conduct the agency's required annual audit, as well as to establish compensation for the accounting firm. As you also all know, the agency has secured the services of AVZ for many years, and we have a 2020 engagement letter that I sent out last night, which includes the proposed compensation. AVZ conducts the audit of the town of Babylon, and we typically seek to mirror the town's practices for purposes of efficiency and synergy. If this board should so authorize, the audit will commence on March 1st through March 5th, and AVZ will be compensated in the amount of $23,440. This is in line with prior years, reflects a reasonable value of their services. With that, I can turn it back over to Paulette, or we can accept comments from the committee members.
Any comments, anybody? Anybody want to, questions, comments? Okay, thank you, David. Okay, thank you, David, for the report. At this time, I'd like to open the floor for a motion to recommend that the services of AVZ to the board and move it out of committee. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion. This is Justin.
Justin, thank you. A second motion?
I'll second Marcus.
Marcus, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it.
Okay, at this time, Tom, I'd like to turn the meeting over to our chairman. Tom?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'd like to open the November 18th, 2020 Babylon IDA meeting. Call the meeting to order. First, second on the agenda is accept the minutes from the IDA IDC board meeting from October 21st, 2020. Has everybody had time to read the minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
I'd like to take a motion to accept these minutes at this time.
I'll make a motion to accept the meeting minutes of October 21st, 2020.
Can I get a second?
I'll second the minutes.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it, so ordered. Next up on the agenda, number 3, is to accept the minutes from the IDA IDC board meeting of October 27, 2020. Everybody's had a time to read the minutes. Any questions on them?
No.
This time I'll take a motion to accept those minutes.
Motion.
Seconded.
I'll second Justin.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it, so ordered. Next up on the agenda is number 4, a resolution of the Town of Babylon Industrial Development Agency authorizing the Chief Executive Officer to hold a public hearing regarding a proposed project to be undertaken for the benefit of L3 Harris Technologies Incorporated. At this time, I'll take a motion.
I'll make the motion, Justin.
Seconded.
Second, Marcus.
I'll second.
Second by Marcus. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, so ordered. Next up is number 5, resolution of the Town of Babylon IDA authorizing the Chief Executive Officer to a proposed project to be undertaken for the benefit of Smart Buy Direct Incorporated and entities formed or to be formed on behalf of the foregoing. At this time, I'll take a motion.
Motion. Rosemary.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, so ordered. Next up is number 6 on the agenda. Resolution giving preliminary approval to the Town of Babylon IDA agency to grant a certain financial assistance to Erwina Properties LLC and BLI International Incorporated, doing business as Align Health. At this time, I'll take a motion granting the preliminary resolution.
I'll make a motion for the preliminary resolution. Paulette?
Motion by Paulette,
I'll
second
second
by
Marcus.
Marcus. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it, so ordered. Next on the agenda is resolution authorizing the agency to execute a mortgage and security agreement jointly with Kayan Hassan LLC, leasing of premises 301 Henry Street, Lindenhurst, New York, with the United of Omaha Life Insurance Policy, a Nebraska corporation, in the principal sum not to exceed $10 million. At this time, I'll take a motion for the resolution authorizing.
Motion.
Motion by Marcus, seconded by
Second, Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, so ordered. Next up is the Audit Committee report.
Okay.
Oh, Paulette, sorry.
Okay, so then, excuse me, everybody. The audit meeting has reviewed an engagement letter from Albrecht Vigiano Zurich Company, that's AVZ. It is this committee's belief that the proposed compensation is acceptable and reflects adequate compensation for AVZ services. We are recommending that the board vote to authorize the execution of the AVZ engagement letter. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to authorize the agency to execute the AVZ engagement letter. Can I get a motion?
At this time, through the recommendation of the Audit Committee, I take a motion.
Motion.
Seconded.
Second by Carol.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you, Paulette. Next up is the Chief Executive Officer report by Tom Dolan.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This morning, we will have first a brief presentation from the law firm of Harris Beach PLLC. We had met a couple of weeks ago, and Harris Beach currently services other IDAs and wanted an opportunity to introduce their services to the Babylon Industrial Development Agency. So at this time, I'd like to welcome both Tom Gary and Andrew Kamarami. I hope I said that correct. I'm sorry, Andrew, if I did not. Just to give a brief presentation to the board.
Did we lose them?
Nope, there they are. Good morning,
They have
gentlemen.
to unmute.
Good morning. Can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, good morning, Tom.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Gentlemen, we've had and the floor is yours.
Okay, well, good morning. Tom Gary here from Harris Beach, joined by my partner, Andrew Karami. So, Mr. Chairman and members of the board and IDA staff, we very much appreciate you taking a few minutes this morning to speak with us. We have a very, very quick slide deck that we can kind of go through, tell you very briefly about who we are and what we've done in this space for IDAs throughout the state over the years. Again, both myself, Tom Gary, and Andrew Kamarmi are both partners here at the law firm of Harris Beach. We are in our Long Island office, which is based across the street from the Nassau Coliseum here in the Omni building. Harris Beach has about 200 attorneys in our firm. We're spread out amongst all the population destinations here in in New York State. We have offices in Western New York and Buffalo, all the way through and down, including obviously here in Long Island. We're in central New York, in Rochester, and Ithaca, and Albany, and New York City. We have on the sheet, if we could jump ahead to the next one. We do a lot of public finance and a lot of economic development. We do a lot of work for different IDAs, over 24 in the state of New York. A lot of that work deals on straight leases and bonding and regulatory issues, representing our IDA clients in front of the ABO and what have you. We do a lot of IDA, LTC finance. I don't know if that's us. I apologize. That's some feedback from us. I don't know if that's a little bit better. And if you look there, that lays out our over 24 IDA clients all throughout New York State, five of which are here on the island. We do work for Nassau County IDA and Suffolk County IDA. I see Bill Wexler there. Bill is agency counsel for the Suffolk IDA. Hopefully he lies and says nice things about us as well.
I'll lie and say nice things about you.
Thank you, William. We do some interesting things on the pilot incremental financing issues. We were bond counsel for the city of Glen Cove on their Garvey's Point deal up on the water. We've done things like that in New Rochelle, as well as we're now bond counsel for IDA counsel for Mount Vernon and Westchester County now. That map that you're all seeing, if you're looking at a computer, that list, the logo shows where our respective offices are, and the little balloon representations are the various different IDAs that we represent around Long Island. So obviously we hold ourselves out as second to none with respect to doing IDA work. A lot of great firms, many of which you're dealing with presently, all terrific law firms. I think we're in that same category with them. I think one of the distinguishing aspects of our firm is we understand and know Long Island and how Long Island works or doesn't work, the role of labor and the importance of labor in our projects all throughout New York State, particularly Long Island. If you look at that page right there, it lists all the different exciting things that we're working on here on Long Island. We are, we are counsel to the town of Babylon from the inception of the Wyandanch Rising project, something we're very proud of, something I know that the IDA has been instrumental in helping move forward. Very, very proud of our work on behalf of the town for Wyandanch. We represent the county of Suffolk on hopefully what will be a similar success in Ronkonkoma. We represent the town of Brookhaven on their complicated reestablishment of their ash fill, their contemplated ash fill here in the town of Brookhaven. As I said before, Garvey's Point. We're very excited to be counsel to Sunrise Wind. That is the offshore wind company that is landing out in East Hampton and South Fork, as well as one that's contemplated to land in Smith's Point Beach over in Brookhaven as well. I am also counsel to Catholic Health Services of Long Island. I've done a lot of work for Catholic Health Hospitals. The most exciting one I'm working on presently is the expansion of their hospital in Good Samaritan in Islip. And we do work for them all throughout their network. We do work for Mount Sinai, South Nassau, the expansion of the Oceanside and Long Beach hospitals, or actually not a hospital in Long Beach, but the closing of the hospital in Long Beach and the opening of a medical facility in Long Beach. And last, but certainly not least on this list, is the work that we do for Empire State Development and representing the state of New York at Belmont Park. So that just gives us 10,000-foot view of the work that we do and the clients that we represent, both in the IDA space and also in the public finance and economic development space. And I think that gives us a unique vision on how Long Island functions and sometimes doesn't function. We all understand the land of not in my backyard. We know that well. We've helped navigate projects through this process over the years, and of course represented the IDAs as they look to closed transactions all throughout the state of New York. So, you know, Tom, that gives us a very quick overview of some of the stuff that we do. I'm joined here by my partner, Andrew Kamarmi, who is, you know, I hold out to be an absolute expert on IDA issues. He represents, I think he works very well and closely with Bill in Suffolk. He is the general counsel for Nassau County IDA and does a lot of these transactions. So Andrew, maybe you want to just very quickly give a little bit of your background and then we can open up for questions.
Sure, absolutely. My name is Andrew Kumarami, and I'm a partner in the public finance group of Harris Beach. And as Tom said, I exclusively focus on public finance and economic development. And since I've joined the firm over 10 years ago, I've represented the Nassau IDA, the Suffolk IDA, also on Long Island, the Suffolk County Water Authority, more recently the Westchester IDA and the Yonkers IDA, both in straight lease transactions and bond transactions.
So that's a very quick, I mean, I'll attempt to answer any questions that anybody from the board has, but that is really just a quick overview of who we are. We would love and be honored to be considered by this board as one of your list of approved counsel for projects within the town of Babylon. Obviously, it's no small feat as what you've all been able to accomplish, and the manner in which the town of Babylon IDA is viewed in the IDA community with, you know, candidly with some envy on how you're able to move projects quickly and how the development community is appreciative of that, the labor community is appreciative of that. So we would love to be just a small part of your continued success in the future. So we very much appreciate the time that you gave us this morning to tell you and introduce ourselves to you and tell you a little bit about ourselves. We had submitted some materials over to Tom and to Matt McDonough as well. They can, I'm sure, share that with you. And whether you have some questions today or in the future, we would always be open to speaking with you.
Okay, Tom, thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions or?
Outstanding presentation, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tom and Andrew, thank you so much for visiting with us today, and we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Okay, be safe, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Tom. Thanks,
Thank you.
Andrew.
Thank you.
Be well.
Tom, you have anything else on your report?
Yes, I just wanted to just touch base. Last meeting, we talked about, we had 72 days left in the year. Currently, we stand at 44 days left in 2020. In a different kind of year for sure, but I can assure you that this staff and this agency continues, as you can see from today's agenda, with some of the things that we're proposing and we're hoping to get accomplished before year end. So we got our eye on the end of the year, 44 days, and we're going to work through till the end of the year to get that done. And so we're kind of excited about that and what we've been able to accomplish. Also, downstairs, just to report, we're hoping down below us here at the Old Town Hall. As you know, we've engaged with the town to increase our workspace downstairs, and we're hoping to be there. I want to say thank you to Deputy Supervisor Frank Dolan, who led the charge with the town of Babylon, who has done an excellent job of creating that space for us. And again, we hope to be in there before year end. And just the other couple of things, you know, we work on the day-to-day stuff, but we also continue to engage with the community, with the Babylon is Back, and some of the programs that we offer. Tonight, Bill Lindsay will be visiting with the Deer Park Community Group to speak with them. And next week, we will also, I think it's either myself or Bill, we're going to visit the North Babylon Chamber of Commerce. Again, just to review some of the programs for the small businesses and things that are still available. And with that, I just want to make an announcement. We just want to get it out there that tomorrow, November 19th, the National Development Council, who we work with and we're working with on the New York Forward Loan Program, we'll be doing a webinar tomorrow night live on Babylon, Town of Babylon Facebook. And these are for businesses that weren't able to take advantage of the PPP or the EIDL programs that were given out by the federal government, and they fell through the cracks there's still money available, and we've partnered with NDC to make funds available for them. So tomorrow night, that will be something else that will also be taking place. And again, with that, 44 days and counting, and we look to finish strong. So thanks again to all of you for your support, your leadership, and we look forward to closing strong in 2020. So thanks.
Outstanding, Tom. We say it every month, but the job that you and the IDA team, Supervisor Martinez and Schaefer, thank you guys for everything. You guys really put us a step ahead.
And I just got to say, my hats off to our staff here who continues to do an excellent job. So thanks to them also. So thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you, everybody. Joe, Sue, everybody. With that, we can move into old business. Any old business? All right. There being none, we can move to new business. Any new business? All right. At that point, I'd like to take a motion to close.
Motion.
Seconded.
Seconded by Carol.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
See you.
Stay inside. Wear your
Yeah.
mask.
So long.